Hey guys, welcome. I know it's been a minute, but hey, let's get right into the thing. So, yeah, this month has been rather crazy when it comes to movies and TV show. And I feel like I should talk about it. So, let's fucking talk about it. So, I'm going to be calling this my monthly recap. Of course it's June, but this is for May. So, yeah, it's coming out in June, but who cares? Who honestly gives a shit? So yeah, that's what we're doing here today. To start off, let's really just go into what happened this month, okay? Like we've had a lot of stuff come out, okay? We had Doctor Strange, we had the second season of Star Trek Picard end. We had the first few episodes of Star Trek Strange New Worlds come out. We got Kenobi, of course. And then, Top Gun Maverick. A lot of cool things came out this month or ended last month that I thought were just fantastic. So I'm going to be talking about them today. Now, starting off with Star Trek Picard season 2, there wasn't really much there. It was a good season, not gonna lie, except I think it could have been done way better. And also, if they didn't blatantly rip off Star Trek 4, it would have been much higher on my list of things that came out in May. However, Star Trek Picard still just managed to somewhat disappoint me at the end of the day. The cameos were fantastic. I mean, that was really about it. The cameos there, the relationships between the characters, and spoiler alert, Q and Captain Picard were just, were there. They were there, except the show itself did not do what what fans were desiring. But of course, we got season 3 to look forward to, and also that means pretty much all the cast from the next generation is going to be coming out, and being that all of them coming back, that's going to be a big freaking deal. So yeah, I'm excited for season 3. Hopefully they do a lot better with season 3 than they did with season 2. Fingers crossed. But that's really all I can really say about Star Trek Picard season 2. It wasn't really all that exciting. It was more I'm a Star Trek fan, and this is something I mildly enjoy, and I just gotta watch it. Next up is Top Gun Maverick. Okay, honestly, let's really just be honest. I had really no interest in seeing this movie. But I saw it anyway because I was like, who freaking cares? And also the Critical Drinker was saying things about it, which I still have yet to watch his video on Top Gun Maverick. But besides that, I thought it was enjoyable, and my friends thought it was enjoyable, and this is what Hollywood should be. Honestly, it is what Hollywood should be. None of this like bullshit of pushing an agenda, even though there is a slight pushing of agenda in Hollywood nowadays, and it's leaking a little bit into Top Gun Maverick, but it's not super noticeable. But it's very enjoyable. It's a very Hollywood movie, and I think what needs to be done in Hollywood is make more movies like this. Just classic fun. Just have fun with the movie. I mean, like seriously, are we not gonna be getting that? It's ridiculous. Of course, I can't really talk about Top Gun Maverick without talking about Tom Cruise. Okay, Tom Cruise just steals the show. He's about as witty and as serious as he was in the first one, and then also the new characters. All the new characters. Rooster, Hangman, like Bob. I loved Bob. Bob was freaking awesome. Bob reminded me a lot of myself if I decided to go into the Air Force or Navy. Just this fucking like nerd dude that doesn't really get the social cues but understands them to a point. Uh, all these characters are they're just enjoyable to see. A younger generation of fighter pilots for the Navy, and here's Tom Cruise, Maverick, training them to be the best they can. And there's Rooster being like, "You killed my fucking father," and then Maverick's like, what the fuck? Get up in shape, bro. We have a fucking mission to do. And it's really cool. It's really cool to see, like, 30 plus years of, Tom Cruise's like career and in acting, and it's all led up to this. So I thought it was good, and I really think you should see it. It's pretty good. Okay, now I hate to bring up the Star Trek train again, but here it is. Star Trek Strange New Worlds. How's that going? How is it? It's good. I think it's a great start to a new series. It's definitely what Star Trek needed. A serialized episode by episode format where nothing is interconnected unless it's a two-parter. That's all I'm really happy about. I love Captain Pike. I love Uhura. I love Spock. I love all the characters. We're gonna be getting Kirk at some point. We got Kirk's brother, Samuel Kirk, but we're also going to be getting James T. Kirk at some point during the series. So I'm very excited to see what Strange New Worlds is going to do for Star Trek. However, that really just goes to show what slight little changes to the formula could have made Star Trek. Star Trek Discovery was so like trying to lean on this overarching narrative that I just didn't understand. It's something about Star Trek Enterprise that I didn't like. Something about Deep Space Nine that I thought was done well. Except, I really think they could have done it a little bit better in Deep Space Nine. Star Trek Next Generation didn't do it. Star Trek Voyager didn't do it. The original series never did it. The only time we saw this overarching narrative was in films, in the movies, and then also in Discovery, and also in Star Trek Picard, which I think does a better job than DS9 at telling an overarching narrative. So, honestly, hey, it's there. It's going to be there for a while, and I think the show is going to actually be very, very good. I will actually be very happy once season 1's ended, and we get a good glimpse of what's gonna be in the future. Now, yes, I know. The first 2 episodes of Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi came out. Okay, listen, they're good. There's just not much I can say about it. Okay, Reva is going to be a great character. And fuck you guys to whoever is bullying her and saying racist comments to her. It's not right. You are not a part of our fandom. And I will not tolerate racism in this community. None. Absolutely none. When have the Star Wars community ever gained anything from something like this? It never has gone right. However, all like, leave the freaking actress alone aside. The show is fantastic, and I cannot wait to see what the next few episodes are going to be. I'm kind of hoping the Grand Inquisitor stays dead, because I'm sorry, I don't like Rebels as much as other people. Rebels is kind of mid. So I'm just gonna say if the Grand Inquisitor stays dead, I will be very happy for the rest of the show, at least. If he stays dead for the rest of the show, I will be very much happy. Obi-Wan Kenobi, of course, you cannot say anything negative about Ewan McGregor coming back as Obi-Wan. I mean, this is Ewan McGregor we're talking about. I mean, like, he is Obi-Wan Kenobi in my eyes. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the prequel movies. I like them to a point. It's just, The only redeemable quality about him is Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's perfect. He's perfect for the role. And also, one other thing, don't bully the actress who plays little kid Leia either. That's, again, when have we ever gained anything from making fun of an actor or actress for being in a Star Wars movie? I thought Leia was great. I thought she was fantastic. The witty sarcasm, the viciousness, it carries over. It carries over really well. But other than that, I think Kenobi is going to be fantastic. Another really good show that I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of. So keep doing what you're doing. And then, of course, I cannot forget about Stranger Things Season 4, Volume 1. Okay, I blew through the first volume. It was a 9-hour ordeal. Okay, do not do what I do. Okay, do not do what I do. I feel like I should have done it in parts, like 2 parts, but nope. I decided to watch Stranger Things Season 4, Volume 1 in one go. Now, it was good, okay? Not terrible. Of course, I don't know how the Duffer Brothers do it. They do a really good job at, developing the characters and actually making them interesting every season, because every time I watch a new season, I'm like, all these characters are just going to get boring and annoying or something like that. But somehow, some way, it ends up going in a different direction. They make the characters interesting. I don't know how. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. They do it every fucking time. Every time. And then they introduce a new character that I hated I hate for the first, maybe 2 episodes, and then I'm like, oh, I actually like this character. I feel bad. And that's the case with the new character, the new one of the people that joined up with all the nerds, the leader of the Hellfire Club. He's very awesome. Now, I don't remember the character's name, of course, because I watched the damn show in one go. Eddie, that's his name. I believe it's Eddie. Wow, hold on, let me check. Yes, it was Eddie. Eddie is actually a cool character. When I saw him, I was like, I am going to hate this character. I'm sorry. I am really going to hate this character. He does not seem trustworthy. He has that strange look in his eyes and his face. It just makes him just feel untrustworthy. However, once you got to know him a little bit more, he was actually pretty cool. I actually like him more. I actually really do like him. And and also the twist at the end, I thought was really cool. The twist was just fantastic. You got to watch it for yourself. It was really good. The connection between the main villain and 11 is just wow. I cannot wait for Volume 2, and that's coming out in July. When can July come? Can July come now, please? Please? But yeah, that's about it. I thought Stranger Things Season 4, Volume 1 was perfect. I thought it was all right. I thought it was perfectly fine. And then last, but definitely not least, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Okay, listen. When I saw this, believe me when I tell you, I thought it was a good movie, okay? Now, I've kind of, maybe loosened up a little bit. Maybe, okay, it's not the best MCU movie. However, it is by far my favorite movie in Phase 4, okay? You can say Spider-Man is the best, okay? Even though I really don't think it's not. There are some very big problems that I have with Spider-Man now. Now that this movie is out, Doctor Strange knew how to do the fan service, okay? John Watts, however, on the other hand, did not know how to do the fan service. The fan service in Spider-Man was overblown, and there are parts in the movie where it just goes quiet, and it's for the audience to cheer. However, Doctor Strange knows how to restrain its audience, okay? Right before it reveals too much, it goes to something else. And I was very excited to see Sam Raimi come back, okay? Sam Raimi shot this movie with personality. Now, of course, there are some MCU problems that leak into this movie. I'm not going to lie. However, there's one thing that the director does is try to put some of his personality into the movie. Now, of course, part of Sam Raimi's personality is the fact that, of course, Michael Giacchino didn't come back to do the score for this movie. Now, honestly, it's fine, okay? Michael Giacchino could do Spider-Man. any day of the week. I'm totally fine with him doing Spider-Man. That's like his baby right there. Spider-Man is his baby. However, Danny Elfman did a damn good job with the score. Now, of course, it is a generic movie score for a superhero movie, and it could have been done a lot better, and it could have been made a lot more like mystical, like Michael Giacchino did. But honestly, I can't complain. There's a lot more in this movie that, to this day, I was very surprised. There's a lot of things, a lot of Easter eggs. The cameos were, like I said, were fantastic. If you catch my drift, which, by the way, he is officially going to be our Mr. Fantastic. Kevin Feige went up and said, yeah, he's our Mr. Fantastic for a while, and I cannot be any happier for that actor gaining the role. I mean, he's finally found his place in the MCU, and I am so excited to see what he's going to bring to the table, because goddamn, when he's done, when they kill him, I am going to cry. Okay? I'm going to cry. Like I cried when his character got married in The Office. I am going to cry. So I just gave away who it was. But honestly, it doesn't matter. He's freaking awesome. He's perfect for the role. And I just want a good Fantastic Four movie. Can't we just get a good Fantastic Four movie? Please? Please. Now, all the other characters, of course, none really compared to, of course, Mr. Fantastic, of course. And, of course, Professor Xavier, played by the one, the only Sir Patrick Stewart. I mean, like, that was a big fucking deal, okay? That was a big deal. And honestly, I'm happy that, they killed him. I mean, I think his condition on coming back was, okay, I played this character for so long. Can we just be done with it? Okay, just kill me. All right? And then they're like, okay, if we're going to kill you, we're going to have to kill everybody. And so they're like, okay, fine. We'll have all these other characters come back. And I think also that was another thing with Black Bolt coming back. I think the actor, it's the same actor who plays Captain Pike in the Star Trek Strange New Worlds TV show. He was like, okay, I think it's time for my character to die too. You guys are going to be redoing the Inhumans anyway, so just kill me, please. Just end it for me. So they're gonna end. They ended him too. Of course, Captain Marvel, Sasha Lynch. Of course, that was another glorified cameo that I wasn't really too impressed by. And she was like, okay, I'll be Captain Marvel for this movie, just this movie, and maybe some subsequent What If episodes. And then, of course, Captain Carter. Okay, honestly, I was happy with that. I was happy with that too. That was cool. And I'm pretty sure she was the actress was like, yeah, I'll do this for one movie too. The only one that did not say, the only one that said, I want to stick with this is John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. I'm just not going to sugarcoat it anymore. I mean, John Krasinski is just going to be fantastic as Mr. Fantastic. Not going to lie. So yeah, Doctor Strange, very good movie, very horror type movie. There were some horror parts that I was actually freaking terrified. I mean, this is Sam Raimi we're talking about, okay? Sam Raimi does a very good job at building tension and also having, like, some sort of personality with his movies. They're very good. And Wanda was just perfect for the role of the villain. She was menacing. She was terrifying. Like, if I saw that woman going after me because I had, like, multiversal powers, I'd be fucking terrified. And I think Sam Raimi did a very good job at doing it. So, anyways, Marvel, of course, you can't go wrong with Marvel. Okay, so honestly, Multiverse of Madness, good movie. Might rewatch it, and yeah, that's really about it. That's really all I can say. Pretty good movie. Okay, I'm not gonna rank them. I'm not gonna put number ratings on them. I'm just going to give you that. I had a good time doing this. It's a long time since I did a video like this, so I just got to get it edited and stuff. So expect this at some point. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. leave a like, subscribe, do what you want, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.